Yeah, I'll react to that, sure. Hey guys, my hair is so freaking goofy. Original link to the video, top of the description. Below that, link to the Discord. I'd love to have you. I watched... Why is the font so small? I watched American words that are rude to Brits, and now this is the opposite. So, gonna watch this one. Hope you guys are doing well. Eat, Sleep, Dream English. Great channel. Link to the original video, top of the description as always. Under that, link to the Discord. Love to have you. Makes it easier for me to interact with you. See your recommendations. Up to you.
English. Today we're looking. Welcome to Eat, Sleep, Dream English. Today we're looking at British words that are rude in America.
I'm more excited for this one than the other one.
This is going to get X-rated, guys, so be prepared.
Fanny. Fanny is the word difference, is the word that has the most, like, polar opposite meaning, like, you know, like, it's such an innocent word here, it's such not an innocent word there.
Welcome to Eat, Sleep, Dream English. My name is Tom and I teach fresh, modern British English so that you can take your English to the next level and achieve your life goals, whatever they may be. Today we're looking at British words that are very rude in America. This is going to be X-rated, guys, as I said before. And the last word I've left for the end, it's the rudest word. So be prepared. Number one, rubber. Rubber. Now, in Britain and British English, this is an eraser, right? It's the thing you use to rub out mistakes with a pencil.
Rub out. Sorry.
But in America, rubber means condom. It's a slang word for condom. So let's say, for example, you ask the teacher for a rubber. Excuse me, teacher, can I have a rubber, please? They'd be like, what? No, you're 8 years old. Of course you're gonna have a rubber. Oh, an eraser. I got you. All right. So
I learned this on a, who was it? Was it Two Ronnies? I forget. One of the older British comedies where they have a sketch where they're on a train and they something about a rubber, and then at the end, he asked the nun, like, do you have a rubber I could borrow? And I'm like, what? And that's when I learned the difference. So that was kind of funny.
Oh, there can be a little confusion there, right? Rubber is an eraser in Britain, whereas in America, rubber is a condom. One used for correcting mistakes, the other one for preventing mistakes. Number two, hooker. Hooker. Now I know all you American viewers are giggling to yourselves at this word. In British English and lots of other English, it just means a position in a rugby team. There's a position called a hooker, right? You're in the scrum, you hook the ball. But in America, a hooker is another word for prostitute. Okay, now this word is used a bit in British English as well, but it comes from America. So for example, if I said to you, she's the best hooker in England. Well, okay, she's a great rugby player, is what I'm telling you, but in American English, that would mean something different, right?
Like, what do you want to be when you grow up, little girl? I want to be a hooker for England. What?
She's the best hooker in England? Yeah, okay. You get the idea, right? So, yeah, there can be a confusion there sometimes.
Fair.
Obviously, context is everything. And if you're talking about rugby, it's quite obvious, right? But it's a funny little difference. Number three, loaded. Loaded. Now, in British English, it's a slang word.
I'm loaded. Like you're drunk?
For wealthy, for rich. Okay, so if someone is loaded, they have a lot of money.
Yeah, same here.
In American English, loaded means very drunk. Yeah, I believe.
But loaded is also used to describe very rich, kind of like the hooker term for both. Like, oh, he's loaded. Honestly, if someone said like, oh yeah, my dad, like someone's loaded, I think my mind would first go to rich, but it would mean, yeah, drunk.
So if I was hanging out with my mate and I said, your parents are loaded, They might be like, no, they're not. I'd be like, yeah, look, it's a swimming pool, look at your house, it's amazing. Yeah, but they're not loaded, like, they're not drunk. So there can be some confusion there. If someone is loaded, then for us it's wealthy, but in America it means very drunk. So
this is one where I can do a little, I think that, so he is correct, but I think that in this context, like, oh, your parents are loaded, I think most people would go to wealthy in America. So again, yeah, in context, oh yeah, me and my friends got loaded last night. Obviously, you wouldn't go to, oh, you got really rich last night. No, but if it's like, oh, your parents are loaded, goes to rich. So this is another term.
Yeah, look, it's a swimming pool, look at your house, it's amazing. Yeah, but they're not loaded, like, they're not drunk. So there can be some confusion there. If someone is loaded, then for us it's wealthy, but in America it means very drunk. So a little confusion there. Next word is knock up. So in British English, a knock up as a noun or as a verb is to practice informally before playing a proper game. So for example, when you're playing tennis, right, you'll just hit the ball to each other just casually just to get warm, and then you'll play the proper game. That is a knock up, or to knock up. Whereas in American English, knocked up means pregnant. So if you knock someone up, then you impregnate them.
Yeah.
If you said to someone, yeah, I've knocked up with Sally, but you want to play? They might be like, sorry, excuse me? You've what? Yeah, I've knocked up with Sally. Do you want to come play with us?
If you get rid of the with, just I've knocked up Sally, then much more like to the point. Like, what?
They might be like, what?
Congrats, being a dad, I guess.
Do you want to come play with us? They might be like, what? That sounds strange to me. And there can be a humorous confusion there if it's used in the wrong context. Now in Britain, we know of the term knocked up from the film Knocked Up, which is about
Mila
someone
Kunis
having a baby. So,
think she's in that?
Yeah, we get it, but yeah, anyway. You get the idea. Okay, the next one, dummy. Dummy. Now, in British English, this is the object you use to soothe a baby. You put it in their mouth, and it soothes them, stops them from crying.
Binky.
In American English, that would be a pacifier, right?
Or binky,
but
yeah.
in American English, dummy means like someone stupid. It's an insult for someone stupid. Hey, you dummy. So
I'd say it's a pretty innocent. I'd say it's a very innocent term to call someone not intelligent, or just be like, oh, you dummy, what are you doing there? I don't think it's that aggressive of a term to say stupid.
They've gone on a day trip with their baby, the baby's crying, and then one of them says to the other one, did you bring the dummy? And they say, yeah,
Binky
I
or
brought
pacifier.
you, didn't I? For example. Yeah, okay. It's probably not going to be mistaken, but okay, the last one, and this is really rude, okay? We really do have to be careful with this one. In fact, it feels strange for me even to say this word. In British English, we have a slang word for a cigarette, which is fag.
Yep.
F-A-G, fag, okay? So, can I borrow a fag would mean, can I borrow a cigarette?
Like, I'm not even going to say it.
Can I have a cigarette? In American English, this word is a very rude, derogatory term for a homosexual person.
Yep.
That really shouldn't be said, okay?
I'd say it's in the top 3 worst words you can say in America. Again, N-word is in a league of its own, okay? If there's any word that you just don't say it, it's the N-word, obviously. But this is up, it's not anywhere near the N-word, in my opinion, but it's up there. And then maybe C-word for women. Am I missing any? No, I'd say, yeah, like not a good thing to say.
Okay, so for me saying it in a British English context, I feel okay, but as soon as I switch it to an American context, I feel very uncomfortable saying it. So I'm going to switch it back to the British.
Especially if you say, can I bum? Like, you know, can I bum a cigarette? Can I bum a fag? That's going to be like, what did you just say?
English context, right? A fag. meaning a cigarette. So this one really is something you need to be careful about in British English and American English. Context is everything, of course, and try and remain polite at all times. If you guys can tell me any more examples of British English words that are rude in America, please let me know. I know I have lots of American viewers. I would love you guys to share your knowledge with me and the rest of the Eat Sleep Dreamers. Fantastic. If you would like to find out which American words are rude in British English, then go check out this video right here. And if you would like to learn more about the difference between British English pronunciation and American English pronunciation, go watch this video right here. But until next time, guys, this is Tom, the Chief Dreamer, saying goodbye.
Great. Love this guy's channel. Love his videos.
Really shouldn't be said.
I thought I had something to say, but I guess I don't. Interesting. Would love to see your comments, guys. I hope you're doing well, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.